this year for the first time we took our caravan on a ferry. Our destination? Ireland. Known for its vibrant history, stunning scenery, warm hospitality and hearty food, we were definitely in for a treat. So come with us on this Irish adventure and make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos in this series. In this video, we visit one of Ireland's most famous attractions. We hone our sporting prowess, visit a location with huge maritime significance, and dine in a really funky, unique spot.
We stayed for 3 nights at Blarney Caravan and Camping Park, which is just outside the historic village of Blarney. Roughly a 3-hour drive from both Rosslare and Dublin ferry ports in County Cork and a short drive into Cork City. It's ideally located for exploring this beautiful part of Ireland. One of the must-dos when staying in Blarney is, of course, Blarney Castle, and it's only a 5-minute drive from the campsite.
Set in acres of lush parkland and gardens, Blarney Castle has cut an imposing figure for over 600 years and is a world-renowned attraction. Of course, the thing that Blarney Castle is most known for is the Blarney Stone, and kissing the Blarney Stone is said to reward you with the gift of the gab. The myth first became popular in 1850 as a means of promoting people coming to visit the castle. Now, I think there are some people in the queue now that joined in 1850 and they're just about to get up there now. Top tip, come early, get in the queue first. But do we really want to kiss a stone that a million other tourists have already kissed?
I think the answer to that is definitely no. And besides, we don't need the gift of the gab. We've already got that, haven't we? And what a stroke of luck,
Very nicely, very nicely. I love an adventure.
And they built it here because they did.
You having a nice time?
Do you know what I am? Even if you don't want a queue to kiss the Blarney Stone, this place is enormous and there's tons to explore.
I agree, and on a day like today, walking around the gardens is just lovely. There are some gorgeous corners of these grounds. It feels like walking through a fairy glen, and surrounding us now, carpets and carpets of wild garlic. If after all that walking around the castle and gardens you're after a bite to eat, Seeker just behind me is where we just enjoyed a beautiful freshly prepared lunch. Well worth a go.
Just over the road from the castle, you'll find Blarney Woolen Mill, a perfect place to indulge in some retail therapy. It's even home to the world's largest Irish-themed gift shop.
Attached to the site, you'll find Blarney Pitch and Putt Golf Course, a perfect place to show off your birdies.
After a hard day's sightseeing, what could be better than an extremely frustrating game of golf, which I have never played in my entire life, so the competitive nature in me is going to be a very sore loser today.
Being that I am left-handed, they have some left-handed clubs for me to use, so that's good. It ain't going to make any difference to my game at all. I haven't played golf for, I don't know, how long have we been together? 25 years?
A long time.
It's about that long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go.
Be nice in the comments section, please, team. I have literally never done this before in my life. and it shows. It's about 4:15. We'll probably still be here at 9 o'clock when they close. You know, I'm only playing up for the camera. Like, I can do this. Really, really, I'm very talented.
By complete fluke, my ball landed a little way from the pin.
I'm like the red flag guy on Instagram. So, let me get this straight. You've lost your balls in the bush?
Okay, so it's in here somewhere.
Look at that! I got it so straight.
It was a nice straight shot, Sarah. Teed off and landed exactly there on the green.
It's a miracle.
So it's this putt for a birdie. Oh, it veered off at the last minute. Oh.
Four.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Oh. This is to win the game.
Get in there.
Nice.
Go on then.
I'm too violent with my...
Too violent. Ooh. Here we go. Last one. It's in there! So, do you love golf?
No, I hate it. It's the worst game ever. And here's the final evidence of my golfing prowess. 133 for me, 78 for Mac. Well, that was an unexpectedly fun way to spend some time, but it's high time that we did a site tour. Let's start with
reception just behind me, where you will find the friendly site team from 9 AM until 9 PM.
There are 3 rows of hard-standing pitches separated by neat hedging.
Some grass pitches with electric hookup.
And a huge camping field.
And this is our pitch, pitch number 8, a service pitch with electric hookup, fresh water and grey waste disposal.
Inside the facilities block you'll find the usual ladies and gents toilets, accessible facilities, plus 8 separate individual unisex shower cubicles. Plus,
there's a laundry area with washers, dryers, iron and ironing board and a couple of sinks.
there's a TV room with some sofas, some books and some games.
If you're here in a tent or a small camper van, you're going to love this camper's kitchen. With tables and chairs and a few cooking facilities, this is an absolutely ideal addition.
There is a great sized dog walking field for your 4-legged fur pals.
A small playground for the kiddos.
There's an 18-hole pitch and putt.
If you're here in a motorhome, there's a motorhome service point with a drive over, grey waste emptying point and freshwater filling point.
And if you haven't watched our previous video about buying a new tow car, let me introduce you to our new VW Transporter, affectionately known as Big Tony. Get it? Tony. We are making a video all about towing our caravan to Ireland. So if you have any questions about that, please do leave them in the comments and we can make sure we include those in that video.
This is our first barbecue of the season.
Oh, well, cheers to our amazing trip to Blarney.
Fantastic. pretty flame grilled, but
That's
I don't
okay.
even care.
Nope. When will I see you again?
Oh, it's cooked all the way through. Cobh is an historic port town on an island in Cork City's harbour, a 40-minute drive from Blarney, and it has a strong maritime past. The building behind me was the ticket office for the White Star Line and the last calling place of the RMS Titanic before its fated journey across the Atlantic, and we all know how that ended, don't we? We're about to go and do a guided tour of the Titanic experience. Really looking forward to that because we're huge fans of the movie, and of course, who doesn't know about the famous Titanic?
When we arrived for our guided tour, we were assigned the identity of a real passenger of the Titanic and given a ticket. As the tour progressed, we learned more about the experience of our passenger on their voyage and ultimately, of course, if they were one of the lucky survivors. The tour guide was excellent and brought to life the stories of those who boarded the Titanic from that very building 113 years ago. You can even buy your very own Heart of the Ocean in the gift shop. Behind me is the original pier that the White Star Line passengers would have used to embark their ships here in Cobh, or as it was known back then, Queenstown, and most notably some of those passengers would have been the last ones to board the Titanic when it set sail on its voyage. There are about, I think the tour guide said 100 or so passengers embarked here at Cobh for that journey, and I have to say the tour was really good. The guide was fantastic. We weren't allowed to take any video inside, so we will have popped some pictures in, but would highly recommend that if you're a fan of the Titanic. I certainly am. I can't tell you how many times I have watched that movie, how many times I use quotes from that movie in my everyday life, and I think when we get home, the #1 movie I'm going to have on my watch list is going to be a rewatch of Titanic, probably for over the 100th time.
Cobh is a charming town, perfect to grab a bite to eat or an ice cream, and there's also a walking trail where you can learn about the history of the harbour. As you may know, we love our food, and while visiting Cork City, we found an absolute gem which was right up our street.
This has got to be the foodie destination in Cork. We're at Marina Market, which is a fantastically buzzy location with a whole load of street food vendors. Now, I'm sure you know that we absolutely love our food, so we've made a couple of orders for some pizza, some sweet potato fries. We're just waiting for our buzzers to buzz. I'm buzzing. I'm very excited to eat this food, and then maybe grab some ice cream, donuts, cupcakes. The world is our oyster right here in Cork. Okay, first to buzz was the pizzas. Let's do it. Oh, wow.
These look absolutely delicious, and they smell even better too. Oh, nothing beats wood-fired pizza when you're starving.
I did tell Mac that he probably should only have gotten one pizza, but he tells me he is very hungry and he will be able to eat a whole pizza himself. Challenge accepted. Buzzer number 2 has gone off.
Yeah.
Oh,
Check those out.
they look good.
They look amazing.
Are they a bit hot? Carbs and carbs. All the major food groups are represented here.
And just in case we hadn't eaten enough today, we've got ourselves some amazing looking milkshakes. I have a Mr. Malt and Sarah has a Banoffee Dream. They both look awesome. Oh my god, it tastes amazing too. Oh yeah. Oh, it's like an old-fashioned malt milkshake. Oh yeah. Give this place a go.
It's kind of like dessert in a cup.
It is, but easier to eat after
Yes,
a big
and
pizza.
less calories.
Yeah, right.
It's healthy.
Nope.
It's a drink.
It's a trick.
Milkshake, cheers.
Cheers.
Ice cream headache. Ice cream brain freeze. One thing we have been particularly enjoying about this place is that it's dog friendly and there are a lot of dogs here, and it's been very nice to say hello to some lovely dogs
Yes, it has.
and to give them some pets when their owners say it's okay. And that about wraps up our stay at Blarney Caravan and Camping Park.
And here are 5 things that you need to know about this site. The location is brilliant. It's in really good proximity to so many cool things to do. And the drive from Rosslare to here towing the caravan was a dream. So if you're thinking about taking your caravan to Ireland and not quite sure about the roads, then this we can vouch for as a great location to come from. In fact, we're making a video all about taking our caravan to Ireland for the first time. Stay tuned for that.
The Wi-Fi here is excellent. It's actually better than our Wi-Fi at home. We were getting 50 download and 30 upload. So you should have no problem with your streaming services while you're staying here. And it's free.
The site is really well laid out, very well kept, and the site staff are among the friendliest we've ever come across.
The children's playground and the pitch and park give this site a little bit of an added extra bonus. But I think I probably need to work on my golf game before we come back and try it again.
And it's only 5 minutes from one of Ireland's most famous tourist attractions, Blarney Castle. But we'll leave it up to you if you fancy snogging the stone. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.